Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. Today is Monday, November 4th, 2024. It is 5:20 p.m. Hold on. Hey, sorry about that. Hi, Mia. Hello, everybody. It's a cloudy, rainy day. The time zone change is really messed me up already. That's what I'm gonna title the live. I can't change the title of this live right now. I'll change it later. But has the time zone change affected anybody so far? Like, we already missed an appointment because we were not thinking. And I just feel differently. My body feels weird. The time zone is honestly affecting me. Let me ask the poll. If you're in the USA and you are not in Arizona, every state except for Arizona in the USA practices daylight savings time. So yesterday we put the clocks back. So it's fall back and then spring forward. So in the spring, we're going to put our times an hour ahead. So we put our time a hour behind, and it's annoying right now. So it's 5:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it really should be 6:23. So it's going to get darker. Hold on. So is anybody in the USA where we practice daylight savings time? So daylight savings time, also referred as daylight saving. Did I spell that wrong? Hold on. Let me edit this. Let me end the poll and start it over. So I just honestly, in my body, this feels weird. So some people might not know this, but daylight saving time, also known as DST, can affect people negatively. I've heard things, and I can agree on that. Not only it kind of throws you off. It throws off your cycle, and I have heard that it has affected people in their health. I've actually read somewhere that it affected people, like, I think heart attacks. Honestly, people have had heart attacks because of it. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, let me read this to you all. If y'all don't believe me, I hope all is well with everybody. But it says, daylight saving time can have several negative effects on your health and safety, including sleep disruption. DST can disrupt your DST can disrupt your circadian rhythm or internal clock, which can lead to poor sleep and fatigue. This can impact your ability to think and make decisions and can lead to mistakes and risky behavior. Hold on, please. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. Not much in the chat, but let me finish reading what I was reading. So, I just read the sleep disruption part. Let me read it again in case you missed it. So, this is ways that daylight saving time can affect your health in a negative way. Some people may not have known that. But DST can disrupt your circadian rhythm or internal clock, which can lead to poor sleep and fatigue. This can impact your ability to think and make decisions and can lead to mistakes and risky behavior. I definitely feel the fatigue. Increased health risk. DST can increase your risk of developing or worsening certain health conditions, including heart disease. DST can increase the risk of heart attacks by up to 24%. Stroke. DST can increase the risk of stroke by 8%. Mental health issues. DST can increase the risk of depressive episodes by up to 11%. And digestive issues. DST can increase the risk of digestive issues such as colonitis or colitis by up to 3% in women over 60. Never even heard that. So it says the other things: increased workplace incidents. Sleep deprivation from DST can lead to fatigue, which can increase the risk of workplace incidents, especially for those with physically demanding jobs. So that really can be very scary for people who work in like the factories and stuff like that, hard labor work. Appetite changes. Sleep deprivation can affect hormone levels, which can lead to changes in appetite, cravings, and overeating. Lost productivity. DST can lead to lost productivity at work, as it can take up to a week for workers to recover from sleep deprivation. So yeah, daylight saving time does have effects, and to people who who are just used to it as a regular thing, you may not notice it, but I definitely have heard that. Like right here, it says the scientific evidence points to acute increases in adverse health consequences from changing the clocks, including heart attack and stroke. And that's scary. That's so scary. So I really just want them to stop changing the clocks back. Like, honestly, I can't take it. Anybody who lives in Arizona, shout out to you for not having to deal with this all the time. But I read a comment somewhere that said like certain parts of Arizona, like the people who are maybe Native Americans, I believe, they don't honor that. They still do daylight savings. Sherlock Holmes. Hey, Sherlock Holmes, welcome back. Sherlock says, hey, friend, did you check out those movies yet? So remember, I don't have access to seeing, what's that movie? Gladiator yet. I want to see Gladiator still, but I still have them saved. I still want to see them. Let me see all the movies we talked about. Yeah, Gladiator, I'm still working on that. So it's a work in progress. But yeah, keep reminding me. Rowan says, mistress, I am dog, boy, slave. Mistress, like, done. What are you talking about, Rowan? Were you in my live before calling me mistress and I told you I don't like to be called mistress? I appreciate you coming to my live stream, but I don't want you to call me mistress. I don't want to be called baby or anything like that. Okay? But I appreciate you supporting my live stream. So, speaking of daylight savings, like, what movies do y'all know? Sherlock, you got me thinking about movies now. Other than Groundhog's Day, what movies have you watched that has to do with, like, time changes? I feel like, well, I guess Deja Vu, technically, right? Would be a movie about time change. And then, like I said, Groundhog's Day. Sherlock Holmes says, I just go to a refused DVD store and get my movies. You mean reused? Yeah. Like, do you go to, what's that bookstore called? Half Price Books? You go there? I'm going to check it out. Thank you. I'm going to call them. Usually when I get books and old stuff, I go to Half Price Books. But also the library. Let me look at the library right now and see if they have anything. But I do want to watch Gladiator. You got me one to watch it because I'm interested in seeing part 2 now, since it comes out soon. But what have you been up to? How are you doing, Sherlock Holmes? You go to this replay? I never heard of that. Is that in Michigan? You're from Michigan, right? You're in Michigan? I think that's what you said last time. Let's see here. Gladiator. What other movies did you tell me about, Sherlock Holmes? Was it just Gladiator? It was like so many movies. I still have that live that I'm gonna replay. Sherlock Holmes says, yeah, disc replay or media rewind. I think they're all over. I've never heard of them. Like, I've only heard of Half Price Books. That's it. It's raining. You guys can't see it, but can you hear it? It's not raining hard. It's just like drizzling. And I didn't think it was supposed to rain. So far, the library does have it. They have regular DVD and they have Blu-ray. So I'm going to reserve it. Sherlock Holmes, you think I should get the Blu-ray or the regular DVD? I gotta go look at the DVD player that I have to see if it's DVD or is it Blu-ray. Okay, Blu-ray looks better. I gotta make sure that it's a Blu-ray compatible player. The last DVD I owned before this one was Blu-ray. I just need to figure out how to hook it up. And I know it's not complicated, but when it comes to technology and stuff like that, I'm not, I'm not tech savvy. But it's probably so simple. But yeah, I really want to hook it up so I can start watching movies and just go to the library or go to the Half Price bookstore. Sherlock Holmes says plus Blu-ray has special features if you're into that. Yeah, I'm not really, I never usually watch the special features, but it's cool. It would have to be a movie that I love so much that I want to like know everything about it, But most movies, I don't really care about it that much. I just want to watch it. How's your day going, Sherlock Holmes? Let me put this right here. We don't have that much time for daylight because, like I said, because of daylight savings time, the time change it's really should be 6:36 p.m. I mean, it should be 6:36 p.m. right now, but since the change, it's actually 5:36. So it's gonna be dark very soon. Sherlock Holmes says, okay, so if you're not into the special features, get the regular DVD. Okay. I thought the Blu-ray was not just for special features. It's more so it works better or the quality is better or something like that. Sherlock Holmes says, my day is good. I'm glad I don't have work tomorrow. Okay. Oh, so you don't have to work because of the election, or did you request that day off, or you just normally wouldn't work on that day? And have you voted yet? Not that you have to tell me who you're voting for, and please don't tell me this. Keep it to yourself if you want. I'm not going to talk about it. But I do plan on voting tomorrow, and I'm trying to see if I'm going to wake up early and get it over with in the morning time. Most likely not, because I'm not a morning person. I'm probably going to do it after work, which is going to be probably insane. And so I got to really think about how I want to do it. I don't want to risk being late for work going early. And then I don't want to be there all night, going after work. But it has to be done. Got to vote. And I just learned that knowing that you voted or not is public record. So anybody could look you up and say, oh, so-and-so didn't vote. They can't see who you voted for, but they can definitely see if you voted or not, which I feel like I don't like that. I feel like certain things should not be public. That's like people's business. People should have a right to vote in peace and privacy. But whatever. Sherlock Holmes says they have no production tomorrow, non-paid. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy your day off. Other than voting, do you have any plans for tomorrow? I wish I had tomorrow. Like, honestly, I feel like election day should be a holiday. If they want to encourage us to vote, make it easy and not so complicated. Make it everyone off. It should be a holiday. Why isn't that day a national holiday? It doesn't make any sense. Look at the birds, y'all. Stay right here and look. They're about to come by. Look at them. Birds are so cool, yo. They are so. If humans could work together the way birds work together. Sherlock Holmes says, I wonder why that is public and what kind of person would look that up. I don't know. But I got a letter in the mail from whoever, and they were like, oh, we noticed that this is your voting record, blah, blah, blah. And we hope to show you to vote next time. But yeah, it's been on social media lately, letting people know that, yes, it's almost like bullying pressure. Like, if you don't vote, they're going to know. It's really no one's business. But yeah, it's out there. Sherlock Holmes says, I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. My back has been bothering me too. I feel you have back issues too. Is it work-related back issues, or it's like some accident you had a long time ago, or it's like the back is always the first to go when we get older. But I've been having back issues since I had children. My two babies, you know, I blame it on the epidural. That's TMI and like off topic, but I feel you on the back issues. Hopefully you see a chiropractor. Sometimes it can be helpful. Also, I really advise you to get like regular massages and do regular stretches. And I'm talking to myself too because I'm not best with stretching, but like try to get into yoga, Sherlock Holmes. Yoga is very helpful for like stretching out your body real good. I'm so sad it's about to get really dark and I really didn't get a chance to like be on live long enough. Ugh, daylight savings time, you suck. But either way, I still would have been going live this late, so I can't even blame I can't blame daylight savings time. Sherlock Holmes says, bent down too far to put my shoes on this morning. It's just a strain. It will be fine by the next day. You bent down too far? Sherlock Holmes says, you're so lucky to have such a relaxing view. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do like it. It's so much better in the daytime, obviously. When it gets dark, it doesn't look, you can't really appreciate the beauty as much because it gets dark. So I'm irritated that I'm going live so late, but it is what it is. But there's beauty in the darkness too. But you got me thinking about bending down too far. Hurt your back. So you didn't stoop down. You basically stood up straight and then bent your body down like that. That definitely could hurt you, yeah. Next time try to stoop down. These old bones need to be more careful. Sherlock Holmes says, yes, the stars are beautiful at night. Yeah. I don't take time to admire the stars enough like I should. We really don't take time to admire the little things like we should. Sherlock Holmes says, I was doing too much trying to rush. Yeah, like I said, the older we get, the more we got to be careful because our body is just letting us know day by day, like, you're getting older, you're not young anymore. Like, I appreciate the wisdom that we get from getting older, but I don't like the aches and like, I've been having like a little shoulder area tension. Oh my gosh, like, please, I can't wait till I get a massage again. And I actually need to schedule that. I need to schedule that. Yes, I need to hurry up and do that. And is it true that like maybe ice bath will help you? Maybe that'll help you. An ice bath. I'm not a fan of ice baths. I've never done one and I don't want to. I barely want to do a cold shower. It's just too, I can't relax. But there's supposed to be so much health benefits from taking cold showers. Sherlock Holmes says, I know it has a lot to do with diet too. Yes, it's really, yeah, it's true. We all could do better with our diets. I mean, unless you're like a raw vegan or something like that. We all could do better with our diets. I need to do better with exercising. I need to do better with my diet. I need to do better with like just not letting things stress you out. Like, it is what it is. Like, work on things that you can change. If you can't change it, if you can't fix it, if it's out of your control, you really just gotta like let it go as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy, but it's like we have to. Sherlock Holmes says, I need to eat more probiotics. Yeah. Or just take the probiotic supplements. But yeah, I think the only thing I know that has probiotics in it is like, what is it? What is that thing called? Is it like fermented cabbage? What do you call that again? Something that has probiotics in there. Not coleslaw. Is it coleslaw? I think coleslaw has probiotics in it. Um Sherlock Holmes says kale and cabbage helps a lot. Okay. I like cabbage. Kale, I like roasted kale. Kale salad is cool though, but I don't eat enough kale. I definitely don't eat enough kale. Used to eat raw spinach. I mean, raw spinach is good with like nice little dressing and stuff like that. Dark leafy greens is really good for you, and as much as I know that health is important, I don't do it enough. Um, if we as adults struggle with it, we can definitely understand why children don't want to eat fruits and vegetables. Like, you know, some people have certain texture issues too with foods. Some people don't like crunchy foods. Some people don't, it just depends. Did you do anything for Halloween, Sherlock Holmes? Did you give out candy to trick-or-treaters, or did you dress up or go to a party or anything like that? I forgot the last time you were on the live. It was like maybe 2 days ago. I don't remember, but Sherlock Holmes says, I stopped putting dressing in my salad once I learned it takes all the benefits out. It is the equivalent of not even having it. Yeah, I heard that when you do dressing, you should literally just put your fork in the dressing and get a little bit and drizzle it. Yeah, you're right. It's so much calories in dressing. It does kind of defeat the purpose, but I still like dressing. Like, I love ranch dressing, even like blue cheese type of dressing, and Italian is okay with me. Everything else, I don't really know. Sherlock Holmes says, I had to work on Halloween. Yeah, I had to work too in the daytime, but it didn't work in the evening. So I did take my son out trick-or-treating. He got a few candies. He didn't want to do too much. He was like, I'm over it. Let's go. Sherlock Holmes says not even calories, but it's a lot of sodium. Yeah, sodium. You're right. It's hard. Being healthy is hard. Like, I'm big on comfort food. I love to feel full and satisfied, and just healthy food can be filling. I'm just saying, like, there's nothing like comfort food, make you feel all warm and toasty inside. And I didn't do any exercise today, and I should start just like doing exercises while I'm on live with you all, honestly. Like, in the background where you guys can't see me, obviously, and just do my thing. Sherlock Holmes said, it was very difficult for me to cut out dressing, but I finally did it. Never went back. So what is your diet like now, Sherlock Holmes? I'm proud of you for doing that. It's not easy to cut out things that is, things that we're used to, and things that taste good. Yeah, I don't really do sodas, but recently I was sipping on my daughter's Mountain Dew Baja Blast just to see what it tastes like. And normally I don't drink sodas. Sodas is like rare occasion. If I mix it with a drink or something, if I go out for a special occasion, or if I'm having an upset stomach and I want ginger ale. But I don't drink soda. I don't even buy it. If I buy it, it's because it's like a special occasion, and that's rare. And upset stomach or something like that. Like, I've learned that if you don't buy it, it's better. If you buy it, it's hard to resist the temptation. So just don't even buy it. It's easier to just not buy it than to say, oh, I'm going to buy it, only eat one. You're going to eat more than one, especially when it's like it's crunchy foods that we love. Sherlock Holmes says, right now I eat salmon every other day with water. I like salmon, rice, and green beans. Okay. I was listening to Keisha Kayor, the wife of Gucci Mane, and she was talking about, like, literally her diet is mostly just protein and greens. She doesn't do carbs, basically. protein and greens. But I love rice so much, so I feel you on that. But yeah, I think she eats like you too, but she doesn't eat the rice. So are you a pescatarian or what? Sherlock Holmes says yes, healthy eating. Yeah, we all need to take it seriously, especially now. And for me, I'm 41 years old and I can't play games anymore. Like I was saying in my live recently, like a lot of times we just don't want to exercise and want to eat healthy, but at this point in our life, it's a need. You got to just like really force yourself. Like even though you don't want to do it, you need to do this. You have to do this. You just got to do it. Sherlock Holmes says, I don't know what I am. Every now and then I'll put out one sun chips. Sherlock Holmes says, yes, I'm 43. Yeah, so you feel me on that. Like, we are, 50 is not, 50 is there. It's down the road, but it's still, on the path. So I've seen so many comments from older people trying to give us advice like, hey, you need to exercise. You need to be active. You want to be loose and limber. It's going to help you later in life. Like you want to be able to look back and be like, you know what? I'm so glad I made those changes because I'm feeling so healthy and I'm in good health for my age. You always want to feel good and look good for your age. Sherlock Holmes says you look young for 40. How do you know what I look like? You can't even see me. Do you mean I sound young for 40? If you saw me, it was by accident because I did. I accidentally had the camera flipped around. The camera flipped around accident one time and I'm not hiding from anyone. It's just that I've been there, done that. I've been on YouTube off and on for years and I'm just not into that anymore. So I just like to talk to the camera now. Sam says LMFA. Oh, what's so funny, Sam? Did I miss something? Sherlock Holmes says you were on camera the first time I came in your live. That's what made me sub. Can you, Sherlock Holmes, remind me what that live was about? Was that the one I was in the dark, or was it the one I accidentally showed my face? Remind me which one that was. I honestly can't remember. But I appreciate you subbing. It was daytime you were talking. Okay. I appreciate it. I've been going to live a lot lately. Videos are not getting the views that I need. I still put out videos, but it's not like how I was before. Before I was aiming to do like 1 or 2 videos a week, but now I'm just going live a lot. It does help get new subscribers and new views and stuff like that. So if it ain't broke, why fix it? I'm gonna just keep going live. I know that a lot of my subscribers are used to me doing videos and talking, but I just hope that they all can roll with me on this live journey. Sherlock Holmes says, I've only been on 3 times. And I appreciate all the times you came on. Ashley W. Hey, Ashley. Ashley says hi again. Welcome back. I appreciated you in my live the other day. Ashley, yes, I'm watching it right now. I'm still watching it. It's on pause. So let me tell you where I'm at. I'm at the part where they already had their date. And I think they're like basically just getting like right now. I think she's in his apartment. And he got her wet with water and then she got him wet. So yeah, I'm still watching it. I'm just like so busy, but I'm still watching it. And so far I like it. It was really sad how it started though. But thank you for recommending it. I'm definitely watching it. I'm really like looking forward to see what happens. What's the climax of the movie, because something is like life-changing or something like that, other than what happened in the beginning. Sherlock Holmes says, I think we are talking about movies then too. Yeah, I love movies, Sherlock Holmes. Ashley says it's not what you think it is about. It's not? Okay. I'm nervous and I'm excited, Ashley, but I am definitely watching it. I'm gonna finish it tonight. So I want you to know I watch the movies y'all recommend. I don't just talk. I back up my talk. But I just love how it's starting so far. It's like it's starting out to be a cute little love story, and I love that. I love romantic movies, like romantic comedies. It's not a romantic comedy, but I love stories. I do. And I hope that it's a good ending. But don't tell me that, Ashley. I'm going to watch. I don't want any spoilers. Ashley W says, you will understand the quote later. The what you do in life is insignificant, but it's very important that you do it. Yes. I love that. I appreciate you, Ashley. Ashley W says, enjoy. Sherlock Holmes says, I don't really like going on camera, but when I do, it's on my TikTok live. People ask me why, and they tell me I'm handsome, LOL, but I just don't like it that much. Yeah. Remind me, Sherlock Holmes, you rap, right? You do videos, like it's like women, and then you like remixing the song, right? Yeah. Ashley W says it's from that movie. Yeah, it's from that movie. Yeah, so I can't wait to finish it so I can tell you about it, Ashley. Hopefully by the time I'm done watching it, you'll come back in one of my lives and I can tell you how I feel about it. I know it's super dark, everybody. It was not my intention to be live this dark, but it just happened that way. I wonder if I back up, it will be better. No, it's no better. You guys can see the sky. Sherlock Holmes says, I'm on camera doing the road, but I get nervous when it's live. Why do you get nervous? You said people said you're handsome, right? And honestly, it's not even about looks anymore. It's about like who are you as a person, the quality of who you are. Like at the end of the day, like looks are nice to look at, but who are you really? You know what I'm saying? And I always say, like, say you are in a relationship with somebody, right? And you got with them for looks, you know. But then what if something happens? What if they get into a horrible accident? You know, what if something happens to them? Are you still going to love them? So that's why it's important to love people for who they are on the inside, their personality, because their looks will fade one day. And will you still love them? So I want, like, for me, and everybody's goal in life, I think, is if you're single, you're looking for a partner, is to find someone. That's why I like the show Love is Blind, because you do get to know the person on the inside. But don't get me started on Love is Blind, because to me, that show's a little bit annoying. They need to do better with it. But it's very important to fall for people because of their personality and who they are. And the looks is just a bonus. Like, if they look good, it's a bonus. Because we're not going to look the same forever. Oh, you said rap. That was a typo. Okay. Lakeisha Evans says, right, sis. Hey, Lakeisha. Thank you. Welcome to my live stream. Ashley W says, there will always be someone pointing out your looks like most people do not care. And that's a part of the reason why I don't do camera showing my face, because it's like everything is about looks and what you look like, what are you wearing. And I'm just like, can we focus on other things? Sherlock Holmes says, oh, I've been there, done that. I've learned a lot from each of my relationships. I'm thankful for the experiences. Yeah, you got to. If you don't learn, like, what are you doing here on earth at this point, you know? Ashley W says, if you fall in love with someone who you like, not for their looks, then they eventually become the most attractive person ever to you. You know the downside to that, Ashley W, that I've fallen for people who were not my type, and then when we fell out and I realized that they're really just a trash person, I'm like, oh my God, what were you thinking? And their real looks start to come, like, basically it's almost like a shallow hell type of thing. Anyway, it's important to be attracted to the person you're with, because when they piss you off, they're gonna start looking ugly. Sam says, I'm ugly. I doubt that, Sam. Why are you saying that? But you're right, Ashley. When you really like somebody, they do look like nobody, no, like you only have eyes for them. Like, you know, they're your person. Ashley W says, nah, I doubt it, Sam. I doubt it too, Sam. Lakeisha Evans says, this should not matter who gives the message as long as we get the message. You're right, Lakeisha Evans. Sherlock Holmes says, exactly. I love the way you think. Thank you, Sherlock. Sherlock says, my grandfather said that being your spouse's best friend is the key to longevity in relationships. You have to genuinely love their company. Yes, like, I want someone who actually likes me, like can't wait to be around me. Like, not like, you know, Anyway, you don't want someone to be obsessed with you where they're like getting, you know, kind of crazy, but just like a healthy obsessed. You know what I'm saying? Ashley W says, yeah, they would. They would. Beauty is truly on the inside. If you are beautiful on the inside, you will be beautiful on the outside. I agree. I agree. And some people live off of their looks. Like they feel like their looks is everything. But like I said before, looks will fade. You know, you got a lot of people on social media. Shout out to them. You know, kudos to them who are getting views and getting the attention, getting the money because of their looks. And it makes you wonder, like, if it wasn't for your looks, what would you have? Would they care about you? Um, Being shallow. Have you guys ever seen Shallow Hal? Yeah, that movie was crazy because he was shallow, and then like I forgot what happened. I don't know if he drank something. Something happened where he became like he everybody things look beautiful to him instead of looking ugly like he was before. Sherlock Holmes, have you seen Shallow Hal? Ashley W says everyone grows old and wrinkly. Work on the inside. Definitely work on the inside. I don't even like when somebody is like really handsome because it's like I don't want that because I feel like everyone wants that person. When you look so handsome, I feel like everyone wants you, and I feel like some people take their looks to their heads, and I just don't. I want a regular person, like just a regular looks, average person, not model type and pretty boy. And like some people get hyped up with their looks and they feel like they can do no wrong because they look handsome, or you supposed to excuse their bad behavior because they're handsome or beautiful. Sherlock Holmes says, right on, Ashley. I love the energy in the chat. Sherlock Holmes says, no, I have not seen that film. Check it out, Sherlock Holmes. It's interesting. Let me go see where we can find it at. It's a comedy, you know what I'm saying? So don't take it too seriously, but it is a lesson to it. Shallow. It's with the guy from Seinfeld. What's his name again? Or wrong person. Never mind. That's not him. Yeah, he wasn't here. The guy from Seinfeld isn't here. But the star of the movie is Jack Black. So the movie Shallow Hal came out in 2001. It's PG-13. It's a romantic comedy. Shallow Hal got 49% from Rotten Tomatoes. So Shallow Hal is a story. The story revolves around Hal, who, taking his dying father's advice, dates only the embodiments of female physical perfection. But that all changes after Hal has an unexpected run-in with self-help guru Tony Robbins. Intrigued by Hal's shallowness, Robbins hypnotizes him into seeing the beauty that exists in the least physically appealing women. Yeah, that movie's pretty funny. So it's with Jack Black, Gwyneth Paltrow, Tony Robbins, played by Tony Robbins, Jason Alexander. That's the guy from Seinfeld. So it's an interesting movie. I thought it was entertaining. Ashley W says there is also that one movie where the girl hits her head at a cycling class and suddenly thinks she has become the most beautiful thing ever. Her confidence is made her what is beautiful. What movie is that, please? Because I want to watch it. I think I heard about it. Sherlock Holmes says, I don't have any apps. I'm a DVD guy. LL. Oh, okay. So you don't have any apps. But even Tubi is free. Can you please tell me? I'm intrigued. Why don't you have any apps? Ashley W says, oh, it's I Feel Pretty is another movie about beauty, and it does not have to be physical. Okay. Sherlock Holmes says, I like Jack Black. My coworker looks identical to him. Yeah, oh my gosh, I love Jack Black in the Super Mario Brothers movie, the last one. Peaches, 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 peaches. He killed that role with the whole peaches part. I love that movie because of the whole peaches. I love that peaches song. Sherlock Holmes says, I already said that. Ashley W says Jason Alexander is I Shallow Hal? What do you mean? Is what? Yeah, Tubi is free. Sherlock Holmes, there's no excuses. Tubi is free, and it has a lot of different varieties of movies. But please tell me, I'm so intrigued. Why don't you have any apps at all? Sherlock Holmes says, I used to have cable and Netflix, all that stuff, but I went on a fast from it for 10 years, and what happened was I didn't miss it. Got used to it. I just feel like, are you sure? Are you sure about this? Like, me trying to change your mind. Like, there's so many things you could watch though, but I get it. It's different. You're different, and I think that's cool. I feel you. Ashley W says the chat is delayed. I said that a while ago. No, Ashley, I was busy talking, so I was scrolling up. Yeah, you did say that a while ago. Sometimes I get distracted. Ashley W says fear Sherlock. Yeah, sometimes I get behind on the chats. It's actually not delayed. It's me. It's me. You guys are so cool. But yeah, I want to watch Sherlock Holmes again. Not Sherlock Holmes. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about his name. I mean, I want to watch Shallow Hal again to like refresh my memory about it. But it's a weird movie. It's a weird movie. I'm not gonna give it away too much, Sherlock Holmes, if you decide to watch it. Ashley W says it's okay. Sherlock Holmes says, I got caught up reading books and picked up that habit. No, it's good. It's good to be like that. I want to get into books like I used to love it. And I am going to get there. I read when I can, but I used to love reading before. And it's just, you know how like you used to like, I used to rush home to read the book. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to read it. I want to get back to that. It's good to read. What are you reading now, Sherlock Holmes? Reading is a good habit to pick up. Very good habit. You can't read too much. You never could read too much. But I had learned recently that excessive reading is kind of excessive reading can be a what is it? Like a way to escape, like escapism, whatever that word is. It's another term I'm looking for. But like people who maybe have be going through a lot, they escape in books to kind of forget about what's going on in their life. It's no different than like people escape, by playing video games and stuff like that. Sherlock Holmes says the funny thing is I never thought I'd like reading, but when you delay gratification, you discover new things. You're right about that. Yeah, I think we're so used to instant gratification, getting everything we want right away. Waiting, it builds up like that anticipation. And it could be very interesting when you find out what's on the other side. Sherlock Holmes says, I'm currently reading Powernomics. I just recently got rid of that book. I never even got a chance to read it. I love Claude Anderson. I've only seen his videos, and I'm so sad I didn't I'm going to get that book back. I'm going to get it back. I'm going to go to Half Price Book. But yeah, so you said, I'm currently reading Powernomics, The National Plan to Empower Black America by Dr. Claude Anderson. I've been told it's a good book. I had the book in my hand, and I was like, girl, you're not reading it. Just get rid of it. And I did like a big book purge. And that was one of the books I got rid of. Ashley W says, my mother grounded me from reading when I was a teen because I got caught up in the books and could not hear her when she was talking to me. Aww. You remind me of, there's a movie where I feel like the child was punished for reading. Was it Matilda? I might be confusing the movies. That's sad. Well, even in The Color Purple, when Celie would get caught up in the books, or reading the letters or whatever, and Mr. was mad at her for not doing the chores, he hit her over the head one time. And yeah, some people are just so disgusting. A beautiful thing. It is Matilda. Okay, good. It is a beautiful thing when you're reading and for someone to come along and try to discourage it. Like, they're just a disgusting person. And no offense to your mother. I'm sorry. Please don't think I'm talking about your mom. I'm talking about like really nasty. But your mom is probably a great person. I'm just saying, like, people who are evil, people who do it to really try to hurt you. Sherlock Holmes says it is a tough read though if you're not used to that kind of read. When you say it's a tough read, like, what do you mean it's a tough read? Ashley W says yes, it was. Okay, I already said that. Sherlock Holmes says, but when I do watch movies, it's DVD or when you go to the movie theater, right? Ashley W says it only lasted 5 minutes because I reminded her I needed to read for school. Oh, okay. Sherlock Holmes says, oh wait, I actually do have Tubi on my desktop. My ex must have downloaded it when we were together. LOL. Do you miss your ex, Sherlock Holmes? Go get your woman back. Ashley says Tubi is great. It is. Let me tell you, but Tubi has some low key. Hopefully, no, there's no kids in the chat. Tubi got some low key. How would I say it? Lightweight, soft corn. If you know what I'm talking about, it rhymes with corn. Like Tubi gets down. Okay, you'll be surprised at some of the stuff you can see on Tubi. Like they are more focused on those sexual activity scenes than anything else. It seems like it. Have you guys? Okay, if you, Sherlock, when you, what's the movie called? There's a movie on Tubi that one of the scenes I had to give them an A+ for that one. What's that movie called again? I'll get back to you guys. Oh, it's called Rub. You guys, if you get a chance, just for fun, if you're bored, it's not that serious. It's not like a great movie of all time, but it's called Rub, RUB. The movie's kind of crazy. It might not be for everybody, but it's one scene I'll have to give them a lot of credit for. Okay, they went in. Ashley W says I'm an app addict. I feel you. Ashley W says I can see that. Sherlock Holmes says I don't miss her. I just still happen to have this phone. LOL. Yeah, Rub. Yes. Okay, you get it. You get where I'm going. It definitely is that kind of movie. But it's interesting. Like it. I'm in this Tubi group. I'm in this group on Facebook called Something Tubi, and the director of the movie is he was constantly spamming the chat and spamming the post with, check out the movie Rub, it's this good movie. And I was like, and some people didn't like it, and I thought it was decent. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. It's it gives low budget, but he's an up and coming director, and I think I would give Rub a good C+. Let me see. Would I give it? Yeah, it's interesting to watch. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's like dark humor kind of movie and little adults activities. Sherlock Holmes says, "Oh yeah, oh well, sign me up." Yeah, you're gonna see why they call it Rub. Okay. Sherlock Holmes says I'll definitely be watching it tomorrow, and you'll hear from me if it's not good. No, definitely. Like, I feel like it's that kind of movie you either like it or you was like you wasted my time. I'm not gonna be mad at you if you don't like it, because I was skeptical and I watched it, but it was interesting because the very end makes you think like, damn, like, yeah, I can't say anything about it because I don't want to give it away. It's interesting. I wouldn't say run out and watch it, but if you're ever bored one day, check it out. Ashley W says sometimes low budget are better. High budget films waste their money regurgitating old ideas. I agree. It was one of those low budget movies but Tubi really does have some strange movies. Sometimes I'm like, how did this get on here? So it's one movie I saw. If I can tell you the name of the movie, I'll tell you, but I can't think of it right now. Hopefully there's no children. If you're under 18, please don't be in here. If you're under 18, get out the chat. So in the movie, oh my gosh, it's disgusting. So apparently because people complain about it, they removed that scene. So why did one of the scenes, they were insinuating that a dog was engaged in cunnilingus. Is that how you say it? Cunnilingus? Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying with the woman, okay? I was so disgusted. Everybody that was on the Tubi group was like so disgusted. Other people was like, oh, it's just art. So what? what's the big deal? But I was disgusted because basically the dog was graping the. I can't even talk about it. I can't even think of the name of the movie. That's how disgusting it is. I think it's called. Okay, the movie is called Sloppy Seconds. So if you're bored one day, watch the movie Sloppy Seconds on Tubi. They removed that scene that I'm telling you about. I haven't watched it since they removed the scene, but people said that they removed the scene. Maybe they put it back, but as far as I know, they removed that disgusting scene. Sherlock Holmes says, I like all kinds of films, though. I usually like stuff that most people don't like. I enjoyed the biopic on the founder of McDonald's called The Founder. I never seen that one. Ashley W said, I swapped to my PC. Okay. Sherlock Holmes says, oh, yeah, that film sounds very controversial. Very. So people were always going, every day people go into the group like, oh, my God, did you guys see that movie? It's so disgusting. So disgusting. And then other people like, so what? It's not a big deal. I was disgusted, y'all, to see. I can't even talk about it, y'all. The movie, I was traumatized. And you can't see. I can explain it. You just hear the sounds. The sounds are nasty. Lakeisha Evans says, big head. Sherlock Holmes says, Sloppy Seconds is a hilarious title for that. Yes. Yup. Sloppy Seconds. Disgusting. If you want to laugh, go watch it. But like I said, I believe they removed the scene. Maybe you could find the original. But you like all kind of movies, so you might like it. The Aux Gamer says, yo, what's up? Welcome back to the live. Welcome back to another live stream. How are you? I started talking about daylight savings, and now we're talking about low budget movies. The Aux Gamer says, am I still on time? You're fine. It's been almost an hour, and I'm going to get off in 3 minutes. I should have went live earlier, but I didn't. It doesn't feel like it's 6:16 p.m. It does not feel like it. Sherlock Holmes says, I just clicked on Rub. Please tell me what you think, Sherlock Holmes. Like I said, it's... I can't talk about it because I want to tell you about it. When you see it, we'll talk about it. I felt bad for the dude. Like, he was just trying to have a good rub and have a good time. And I can't even... Oh, I'm trying not to talk about it to tell you. It's interesting. Ashley W says, finish Remember Me. I am going to finish it. I'm really excited you told me about it. I love movies from people who, who've been through things and they're like really trying to make the best of it. The Aux Gamer says it's 12:16 a.m. Okay, that's what it is your time. Ashley W says it's not LL. It would have been 7 p.m. Sherlock Holmes says, oh my God, I've forgotten how addictive Tubi can be. You watch one, you'll be... Yes, I'm telling you, Tubi. And then when you're watching something, when you're looking for something, you'll see like a little header of like, oh, something. Tubi is addictive. And that's how they get you to pay for their ads, because, you don't have to pay for the actual app. So you watching Tubi, you're watching ads, which they get their money for. So yeah, they want you to be addicted. But I love that Tubi makes a lot of way for like Black directors and like people, not just Black directors, but any director who's up and coming. I really appreciate that for them. The Aux Gamer says, no fog tonight, maybe light fog, otherwise clear. I haven't seen fog in my real life in a while, but I'm glad there's no fog for you anymore. Sherlock Holmes says, where are you? Where? It's 12 a.m. Pink palm tree sweatshirt. Hey, I gave you a stream a like. I really appreciate it. You are like the real MVP. Every time you come in here and give me a like, you're like so appreciated. Sherlock Holmes says, as soon as I gotta pay, my addiction is over. Yeah, somebody got time to be. No, but guess what, Tubi keeps saying that no fees ever. So they're promising, like, remember a long time ago, who remembers when Netflix was free? Does anybody remember when Netflix was free? Anyway, but yeah, Tubi is promising that you'll never have to pay. And like the Tubi Facebook group I'm in, everybody's always like almost like wanting it to pay, because they're like, y'all, what if Tubi makes us pay one day? Everybody's like, just be quiet. The way you're talking, they're gonna make you have to pay for it. So let's just be happy Tubi is free. I don't want it to have to pay. Sherlock, oh, the Aux Gamer says Sherlock the Netherlands. Ashley W says me. Pink palm tree sweatshirt says yes. Ashley W says, but I'm an app addict, so I'm paying the $20 for no apps. For no ads. Yeah, I used to not pay for ads, but now I'm like, look, let the ads go, cause I let the ads play now. I'm like, I'm sick of y'all taking my money. I'll watch the ads, or I will just take a snack break. Sherlock Holmes says, I remember when Netflix was free. I own that stock now. Good for you, Sherlock. I remember when I first was told about it, and I was like, what's a Netflix? But it makes sense. The name really is catchy. Whoever came up with it is very smart. Sherlock Holmes says, I invested in Netflix when it was $7. I made a nice return. Good for you. Ashley W says, I do for HBO Max because I get it free through my cable service. See, Ashley W, I get HBO Max as well, free through my cell phone. So, hey, shout out to us for having free Max. So my poll, I asked you guys, has daylight saving time affected you? And 83% of you said yes. And 17% of you said no. I'm going to end the poll. Y'all are like a really good chat. I really appreciate every one of you. You guys are great. Sherlock Holmes says Netflix is now over $700 a share now. Cool. You have to educate me on that more, Sherlock Holmes. Ashley W says yes. LOL. I feel so tired already. Yeah, like I really feel tired. Like I'm ready to go to bed. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna eat and do whatever I need to do to get ready for the day tomorrow. Ashley W says, I have time tonight, so when you get off, I am going to check out some of your videos. I appreciate it, Ashley. I make videos about survivor stories, and I haven't made a video in like 10 days. My videos don't get views, really. It gets really low views. It's like the way social media is. If you're not talking about something crazy, hot topic, drama, controversy, you're not going to get views. So it's not easy. So I go live a lot to help get more subscribers, get more views, get more likes, get more traction, attention to my channel, and for the algorithm to work in my favor. So yeah, that's why I go live a lot. Sherlock Holmes says, you're what shopping? Looking to get new bed. I can't see that. I'm what shopping? LMBS shopping? You're bed shopping. Are you looking for a bed or mattress? Bed shopping is fun. My mattress, I bought it in 2020. And I love it. I got it from the original mattress, the original mattress factory. They make good beds. All of our beds are from the original mattress factory. Sherlock Holmes says the whole thing is time to get rid of some old furniture. I feel you. And when it comes to like mattresses, it's very important to sleep on something comfortable. Like you shouldn't be sleeping on something hard and uncomfortable. Sleep, we need sleep, so you got to be comfortable. Sherlock Holmes says, I'm getting bedroom sets and living room stuff. Okay, good for you. Okay, he got money. Shout out to you. I'm just playing. I'm just being silly. But I appreciate everyone that came to my live stream, whether you came in the beginning, the middle, or the end. You are so appreciated. I'm going to go live again tomorrow, but this time I will make sure I'll try my best to go live before it gets dark. I might go live early in the morning. I'm going to vote tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to vote early in the morning or after work. So if it's after work, I might not get to go live in the afternoon. So I'll make my decision tomorrow. And you guys, you have the right to vote. So if you're going to vote, go ahead and do it. If not, it's your right not to vote at the same time, but they will know if you didn't vote. Sherlock Holmes says, I've been grinding hard. It's time to reward myself. Yes, like why? All work and no play or no pleasure is no fun. You definitely gotta, benefit from what you're working for. Ashley W says, oh yes, everyone vote. I don't care for who, just vote. Yep. I'm actually surprised that nobody from Trump's team has come in so far, because there's a lot of Trump supporters. And if you like Trump, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, Trump's fans and his supporters go hard in the paint. They're always randomly coming to live stream. Trump for America, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah. And that's cool, Ashley. I'm just saying, like, Trump, his supporters go hard for him. Ashley W says, but I'm not here to harass anyone about it. Yeah, I respect that. I respect when people who are political, they are just, you know, they go hard for themselves and not trying to push an agenda on other people. Like, let people vote let people vote for who they vote for. Let the best man or woman win, right? I'm not here to condemn you for voting for who you want to vote for. You know, you have everybody has their reasons for voting somebody. It's their right. But I'm gonna come off now. Ashley W says whoever is meant to be the winner will be. That's true. Sherlock Holmes says one of the reasons I have some leftover cash is because I don't have too many expenses, unnecessary bills, LOL. And you don't have children, Sherlock Holmes. You save money when you don't have children. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. Ashley W says I like our apps. But thank you to Ashley W and Sherlock Holmes. I appreciate y'all for engaging and like making me feel like I'm not talking to myself. You are appreciated. And I'm going to finish that movie, Ashley. And Sherlock Holmes, check out Shallow Hal when you get a chance. And I'm going to try to find a way to watch Gladiator ASAP. Like Rocky. I'm just playing. Sherlock Holmes says, I have nieces and nephews, LOL. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. You got to give Uncle Sherlock, Uncle Holmes. I'm just playing. Yeah, treat them. And Christmas is coming up. So, yeah. Get that money. Get that wallet ready, Uncle Holmes. I know that's not your real name. I'm just being silly. But thank you again, Ashley W and Sherlock Holmes. You all have a good night. And vote, vote, vote. It's your right to vote. And it's your right not to vote. But I encourage you to vote. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. See y'all.